This video is a discussion of citation practices within new media and digital writing. Let's begin with an example. Here we see @AddictShape who tweets, "Obsessed with the guy on Instagram who posted one of my tweets and cited it in MLA format, and then posted the screenshot of him asking to post my tweet." Now the Instagram account who posted this tweet and asked permission is called Trigonometry. And here's Trigonometry's Instagram post. We see a screen grab of @AddictShape's tweet along with an MLA citation. We also see that Trigonometry has also included a DM conversation with @AddictShape where he does give permission to reshare the tweet. That's also accompanied by an MLA citation. Let's take a look at the reactions this tweet received. Marchwell Thomas says, "Imagine getting that DM, I'm howling." Alyssa Levenberg says, "I'm dying, MLA format, the MLA citation OMGG." So this inclusion of an MLA citation in the description of an Instagram post sharing a meme is funny to a lot of people. This is not generally the way that things are cited in Instagram. But that's not all. Trigonometry also got a lot of reactions beyond the surprise at the MLA citation. For example, Andy Till the End of Time says, "This is so respectful, ? This is honest to God, the sweetest and very respectful. I wish every day that art reposters were this classy. This guy is a superhero, the Credible Hulk." Trigonometry has made fans. He's made stans. In this house, we support a polite king. We stan a respectful king. Citing your sources and getting permission, we stan a respectful and academic meme page. Let's now take a look at some specific strategies for source integration in digital writing, starting with video composition. How do sources get cited on YouTube?
By the way, links to sources in the doobly-doo.
I will do my best to cite all of my sources in the top right.
I put some links in the description with my sources and some further reading on the topic.
Let me say, there seems to be some drama in the comments about the original poster of this, so I will link her video as well as JV French's video. Credit is a very important thing on the internet, so just know I'm trying my best to make sure that the original poster of this is credited.
Yep, links in the description are sort of the works cited page of YouTube. But what about in-text citations? Let's walk through a video essay by T1J and see his strategies for introducing and citing his references. Strategy 1, screenshot the title of the article.
But in a future where we re-examine our lifestyle choices and reframe poverty as unacceptable, it's possible the Earth could sustain even more people than we have now.
Strategy 2, screenshotting relevant charts and graphs. Note that T1J still includes the article title and publication within his screenshot.
Based on the polls I've found, a growing number of people seem to basically understand that there are dysfunctional and unequal systems that result in widespread poverty. But a roughly equal number of people blame poverty on other things, such as bad choices, drugs, and lack of work ethic. Add that to the fact that a lot of people attribute financial success to hard work and ambition, it's no wonder why Americans and residents of other developed countries are willing to tolerate poverty.
Number 3, an extended summary of a source.
Thomas Corley, a researcher for Business Insider, asserted that there were 4 major types of people who become millionaires. The saver investor, a person who consistently saved and invested their money over a period of many years.
You should notice when T1J transitions to this source, he introduces it by the author's name. He takes some time to summarize major parts of the article, which he will ultimately respond to. One other strategy to notice is how T1J works with a long quotation.
This absurdity was lampooned in George Bernard Shaw's play Major Barbara. If a man is indolent, let him be poor. If he is drunken, let him be poor. If he is not a gentleman, let him be poor. If he is addicted to the fine arts or to pure science instead of trade and finance, let him be poor. If he chooses to spend his wages on his beer and his family instead of saving it up for his old age, let him be poor.
The full George Bernard Shaw quote appears on screen while he reads it, so the audience can follow along. The final strategy to look at is one that was used early in this video. T1J walks readers through social media dialogue, including screenshots of the tweets that he is citing.
A few months ago, sociology professor Dr. Sarah Goldrick-Rab tweeted that every day real college students drop out of college because they can't afford an unexpected bill of even $200. To which conservative economist Michael Strain responded, "Can they not get a credit card?" He later clarified, "To be clear, I have no doubt that many hard-working students do not have ample financial resources, but concern over $200 is surely exaggerated. And I think dropping out due to financial stress is a real issue, but finding $200 isn't."
Outside of the medium of videos, web writing does generally use hyperlinks to reference and connect to other sources. This happens in various web genres. Here's an example from a national news source, the New York Times, in its profile of Evan Williams. When an information is provided from a Pew survey with data on online harassment, Pew is introduced, and the study with the references findings are linked so readers can easily make their own sense of the cited material. As the profile continues, when another source provides more information for a point, it is also hyperlinked. Local newspapers may also hyperlink their references. This example from the Orlando Sentinel provides links to sources with data they report about the spread of COVID-19. References are included for the number of ICU beds in use and the number of new cases. Even the table includes a linked reference in its caption to the source. Online magazines especially love to hyperlink sources. Here's an article from Slate full of links to other references. But even web writing that isn't research-based will use hyperlinks to connect to other relevant sources. Here's a personal blog by Miami blogger Nani Ramirez, Nani's Closet. In this post, she's able to point back to previous blog posts when she references things that she's written about before, such as a previous miscarriage and the birth of her first child. Finally, let's look at scholarly web text written in an academic context. Multimodality in Motion is an interactive web source that includes a combination of hyperlinked references and API-style citation for referencing texts that were not published online. To bridge the traditional and digital styles of source integration, a reference page is included with all cited information from the source. For a lot of academic web projects, a writer may choose to include a reference or works cited section if it's scholarly in context. The process to insert hyperlinks into web writing is pretty simple. I'll walk you through how to do it in WordPress, in Canvas, and in a simple Word document. So here in WordPress, we can insert a hyperlink by first highlighting the words that we want to link, next clicking on the icon that looks like a chain called link, and then including the URL that you want your page to link to. The process works the same in Canvas. So here we are in a Canvas discussion board, and we can insert a link by first highlighting the words that we want to be linked, then clicking on the link chain and typing in the URL that we want it to link to. Within a Word document, the process is very similar. Highlight the phrase that you want to be linked. You can right-click or control-click, select link, paste your URL or type it in. You can also do the same thing with the menu up top by going to Insert, Link, clicking on the link chain, and putting in the website URL that you want to link to. This video is produced by the Digital Writing Studio at FIU. If you would like any more information or support at FIU for digital writing, please feel free to contact us at the Digital Writing Studio. You can visit our website at digitalwritingstudio.fiu.edu.